we go into something called psychic powers, where you're connecting to what you call the spiritual worlds. But you know, it's not, it's extraterrestrials, in other dimensions. So that's why you would rather call them multi-dimensionals, because they're not just spirits. What is a spirit? You think it's something outside of the living or something. I don't know, but it's a spirit because it's in another dimension. And what is a daemon? It's a reptilian, snake, lizard, reptile. It's a reptilian. So, okay, you see this somewhere? It's that side. Those beings called Draconians. Specifically, the ETs called Dracon. That is a Draconian. It is part dinosaur, part reptile, and part insectoid. So you would say they've been also called Dragon Moth, the highest level of this Draconian. So this is now a word that's trendy, I guess, in your societies. Draconian, serving the dark agendas, Anunnaki agendas, ET agendas, reptilians. Don't forget about the insectoid greys, and then some. There's beetle beings, beetle people. There's dolphin people you saw that aren't good, and there's there's obviously good dolphins and good whales. To me, those were all my spirit guides. I actually had experience with these beings, man, and lucid events. When something's lucid, you're connecting to something that's pretty sacred. It's happening with these higher conscious levels of yourself. It's not even extraterrestrial or outer spirit or being, okay? It's something that's in your levels happening simultaneously. So it trips you out. You think it was a spirit guide when it was you, a future you. Hello. There's more than just people here. There's more than just humans here. It's a spiritual war, and there's like all the stuff that you see is part of it. It is like involved in your what's going on in the wars right now. It's going on in your politics and in your religions and all this consciousness that we're talking about, awakening, spiritual awakening. You feel it. And you can call them spirits. I realize they're multidimensionals, extra dimensionals, or you can realize that it's also part of your own. See, this is your field right here, your energy field. You're here. All of your record, your Akashic record is right here. And so sometimes I'm connecting to my own Akashic record. You could say that could be in the future, another dimension, a parallel version. It could be, a higher dimensional. And I'm speaking that it's because it's in my DNA. It's your higher selves are in your DNA. And then you realize when you start to open this chakra and see those different dimensions of reality, you will realize by that level, they are very, very, very serious. Like this, like we're like lightweights, like we're just tame. What's going on up there? You see each dimension of spiritual evolution. Wow, the beings up there are like your concepts of these beings, just a few levels above you, you're calling gods. So those beings who are beyond these gods of yours in the second density, they're in third density. They don't have bodies. Okay, they're etheric. They're like crystal beings. And then you move on to hydroplasm. The hydroplasm. Can you imagine yourself being made of hydroplasm? This is what these beings are. This is what you are. That's what human is at the highest level. So you can understand why a hydroplasmic being is angelic. You are truly an angelic being when you are at your 12th dimensional hydroplasmic form. That is what you call Christ consciousness. Imagine a liquid light being in front of you with these giant wings, many wings, and it's made of liquid. It's all made of this liquid, chrome liquid light. This is what is extremely powerful, to remember that you are hydroplasm, and that it's that color of mercury, and it's liquid, and in hydro, water, plasm. This form is who you are. And when you bring this realization, this vibration, this color waveform into your it is true spiritual alchemy. And so we talk about spirits and magic. It is part of magi. Magi King, Magi Holy Grail. So Holy Grail is the type of indigo child. There's type 3s, type 2s, and the masters are type 1s. So there are beings like Christ who are super indigo child, who actually brought in a large, it was a real person. We're not speaking from Christian or, religion. We're speaking from spirituality, like cosmic. And there's a difference in religion and spiritual systems. Spiritual systems talk about a cosmic God, or as being consciousness, God being consciousness, we and us being consciousness. All these ETs and multidimensionals are consciousness. We're all, remember, source God in different levels of oneself. Law of one, unity, which he also called Christ consciousness, which is reference to 12-strand activation. 12 strands of DNA. It's like I showed you on that map, and we'll show you again, because I didn't show you the other diagram as well. So those beings in those higher levels to you are gods. You're worshiping beings that exist in these reality fields. And does that look like it's the God source? No. Well, this is what you say is your God? Egyptian gods, Viking gods, any god. So, but realize you are 12-strand. You have 12 strands of DNA. These beings don't. See, this is the top of the time matrix, right? That's where the 3 flames are. The blue flame, I just talked about the 13th dimension, blue flame, which is next is the Seraphite gold flame, and then the Brahma violet flame. Okay, and each one of these created their own races in the bottom and the lower densities. They seeded these star seeds, or you would say these other beings. The blue flame seeded the cat race called the Anuhazi. But I don't have it here on this map, but they also created another cat race called Anyu. So there's the Anuhazi and the Anyu. Sorry, I'll have to fix this later. And the Anyu was combined with the Yoni, violet flame, Yoni, aquatic ape. So a cat, aquatic ape, became what's the annu-elohim, feline aquatic ape. Why that is important is because the annu-elohim is what created the bipedal dolphin people, which led to the creation of the Anunnaki. So Annu, from the beings that were called cat beings that were called Anyu, that were supposed to be right here, like this Anuhazi, was combined with the Yoni to make this Annu, feline aquatic ape Anyu. So this name is you can trace this name all the way back to Elohim, Anu. Anunnaki come from the Elohim, the fallen Elohi, blue flame, the fallen Elohi. Okay? See, look, they're in density 5. These beings fell to density. Annu-elohim is now in density, dimension 11. Dimension 11, because they cut off their 12 strand. Okay? So they cut off their 12 strand, so no longer, these beings can no longer come in to their people, because they cut it off. And it'll be explained in more detail, but there's a lot of things going on that maybe you're not aware of.